Right now, Arizona teachers taking a stand at the state capitol, again calling for higher pay. It's the latest demonstration in the Red for Ed movement. Protesters want more money pumped into Arizona's education system.
Sky 12 is flying over the march right now, and as you can see, there is a large presence. Most of these are teachers, maybe some students, parents, all supporting more money for education. Team 12's Joe Dana is live at the state capitol for us with the latest on this fight for funding. Joe?
Mark, at least a couple thousand teachers are out here right now chanting, "What's the plan, Ducey? Red for Ed." You know, the governor has proposed in his budget a 1% teacher raise for the next school year. That would amount to perhaps a few $100s, a couple hundred depending on your salary. But when you consider what's taken place over the past decade, the state is still playing catch-up. Consider the current proposed budget is $952 million less than compared to 2008 levels. Per pupil spending back then was nearly $5,000. Last year, it was close to $800 less when adjusted for inflation. That's $800 less per pupil. All of this taking a toll on a lot of teachers, including one who we first met last year. Take a look.
This latest slap in the face.
Her open letter to Governor Doug Ducey last year rallied teachers and went viral on social media.
My 5th year has made me loathe you, Doug Ducey, as you pat yourself on the back for the pennies a day you've tossed to teachers.
Now in her 6th year, making just over $41,000 annually at Basha High School in Chandler, Mallory Heath has decided this will be her last.
The tipping point was really just understanding that as much as I wanted to stay for the kids, I had to make a choice for myself.
A choice, she says, that's involved a grieving process.
To know that kind of the death of teacher me is quickly approaching has been really difficult, particularly because this is what I went to college for. It was the life that I thought I would be able to have. And that's just not an option anymore.
Like hundreds of other teachers, this year alone, Mallory has decided she can make more money elsewhere. She's put the blame squarely at the top. Governor Doug Ducey's budget this year alone remains nearly $1 billion short of 2008 funding levels.
He's the man who touts himself as the education governor. So to make that type of claim, he better take education seriously. And he has shown us time and time again with his actions that he is a man with no real insight or plan.
Mallory represented the kind of teachers districts are trying to keep. She headed up 3 clubs, attended summer training seminars.
Teachers need to be supported. They need to be able to pursue professional development and continuing education.
Senior David Carranza says Ms. Heath is the one teacher who changed the way he thinks about English class.
Because I wasn't a bright student in that aspect, I wish she could stay.
In a state experiencing high turnover and low pay, Ms. Heath is just one of the faces behind the discouraging numbers. Back here at the state capitol, within the next hour, we are expecting the Education Association to announce a series of demands that they will make to legislators and the governor. The big question is how specific will those demands be, and what will teachers be willing to do if those demands aren't met? We'll be getting that information and have the update for you at 6 o'clock. At the Capitol, I'm Joe Dana. Back to you.